to be? How does this thing go? And really, and I'm gonna kind of flow through these slides. I'm gonna get out the slides because I don't want to kill y'all with it. But it's introduction to the mindset of a real estate investor. Um, I've been on in the social media landscape for about 2.5 years now. So I've seen what they talk about and what's out there. LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram, all those, right? And a lot's talked about with mindset, but I want to give you what I've seen works. It's not, again, it's nothing I see is coach's way. It's not like coach's way at the highway. No, it's what I've seen works, what I've tried, didn't try. And I'm around a lot of folks that are deep in the real estate space, from the Chris Senegals of the world to folks y'all would never even know existed. I attended, this was last May, Blackstone's Real Estate Investment Trust investor meeting. I got to pull that picture up off of my Instagram from last May. But I was in Vegas when they had their meeting. So attending that meeting and seeing how Blackstone works and how these big boys move, I want us to be in spaces like that so we really get the idea of how real estate works. Building a winning team, finding real estate partnerships. So again, I'm not going to kill y'all death by PowerPoint. This will be uploaded into Study Hall. Focus on value over time spent. I'm going to try really hard to let y'all know what that means and how that functions. And I do want y'all to kind of write some of these things down as far as, because these are stuff I want you to put on your vision board as far as your mental vision board. Focus on value over time spent. Corporate America makes us, and I'm not going to do this whole get a job. I'm not doing all that. Yo, I'm tired of hearing that. Some of us need jobs, careers, 40-hour, 50-hour week situations. I'm not knocking nobody's whatever. That's a good thing. That's your second layer of investment. The first class I taught, your first investment is your primary residence. Where you live, that's your first investment. I hope you guys can go out and buy a home. Even in this market where it's at now, you still should own a home. Rates may be where they are. I'm not tripping on that. I talked about this in first class. Rates are actually going down. So it is not a bad time to buy a home, especially a new build. Builders got incentives out the wazoo. It may not be your dream home. I wouldn't buy a dream home for my first dream home. I even messed up, to be honest with you. When I started really making good money, I bought too big of a house too soon. I was in Grand Lakes, Katy, Texas, and I shouldn't have bought that house. Shouldn't have bought that house that soon. In Grayson Lakes, the house on the lake with the paddle boat and everything else, I shouldn't have bought that one. Bought too dang soon. Nah, trust me, I enjoy that house. Don't get me wrong, because the Grayson Lakes house, it was my crib, the lake, and the neighbors was across the way. You had to yell at them for even here. It was just that kind of neighborhood. I had a paddle boat. It was just a lovely house. Lovely, lovely house. Bought it too soon though, because I had to sell it too soon when the markets went down, and I took a major L. But when you focus on value over time spent, there's value in strategizing and taking your time and doing it right, than trying to get out here and spend a whole lot of time spinning your wheels doing something you haven't figured out yet. Your first deal should be a real strategic play. You got your team around you. You've made a good decision. You know what to do. You know your numbers. Hey, this deal makes sense. This is my exit strategy, yada, 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 boom. And once you get done with the first class and this class, y'all should have a really good idea on how to pull the trigger on the deal. And you should look at a deal like, nah, the numbers don't make sense. You don't force the numbers, but focusing on the value, ROI, long-term hold, or if I'm going to go fix and flip, I know how much I'm going to get off this deal. I ain't trying to be greedy. You feel me? That's value over time spent. Develop a long-term perspective. I would really say, and again, I'm going to be serious with this class, and I want y'all to be serious with it too. Yes, I want us to have fun. But how do we find tax liens? I'll show you that. You'll find tax liens before we get out of here. Before this class is over, you will know, and I really want y'all to, in study hall, I need everybody, and write this down, I need y'all to do this. How many people got in here? 74 y'all? 70, whatever. I need y'all to, and I will take the time to do this. Now I'm being real with y'all. I am tired of shit. I'm running these companies, this market, stuff going on overseas. It's just a lot going on. But I wish I had this when I first started. In 06, 07, even though I was in real estate, I wish I had this kind of a class going into it. So God is like, bro, tell them people what they need. Give the people what they need. So I want you guys to go in study hall when this is over, and I need you to put your state and your zip code. City, state, zip code, city, state, zip code. But what I'm gonna try to do is cut and paste it all. And I have an AI tool that can pull all that together for me. And I can start showing you guys at least some realtor groups and just things of that nature. I can kind of pull that population together and give y'all a good idea of what's out there. And then when y'all watch the replay, even the people after this, they'll see how I was able to pull that together. And I'll drop some links because everybody knows I would like to drop my links because I'm one of those people that if I'm gonna teach you investments, I can show you better than I can tell you, and I want to give you our resources that can last a long time. Build a strong network. I can't underestimate that. My guy Ken Gilliard here in Houston, young brother, owns a title company. He's a lender, and he's a flipper, and he's a builder. Got the trades. So somebody like him, there's a lot of them out here. I got my title company on lock. I ain't got to worry about fees. I ain't got to worry about closing. I can do a remote close. Once you get into this thing, having a guy like Ken, listen, don't fall asleep on this class. If y'all need to go take a 5-hour energy and go do what you got to do. But I want you to build and find you a Ken, find you a Nicole Handy, realtor, broker, owner, right? Find you these people that know how to move in that space. Find you an inspector, write that down. If y'all want to get a tablet on the backside of the tablet, on that cardboard part, I'm going to say backside of the tablet. Those names of people, an inspector, a title company that actually has access to really good lenders. Like they know the lenders. And Ken's so cold. Ken is a title company. His sister works at the title company. He's his own builder, GC, et cetera. And he's got the lending programs. So all the realtors that rock with Ken in Houston, like the no doc loan situation where you can put 20% down and come in on a house, he's got all that locked up. So I just go to him for everything I need. But building a dream team, man, look, hey, you got your Jordan, your Pippen. Listen, you got to have that team, man. You got to have the team. There was a meme that was put out when Jordan and Pippen was laughing about the stats. I'm not a Bron hater. I'm not. I love the sports. But the thing that made Jordan so cold, some statistic about Bron in Game 7 or whatever, and the meme was laughing. Jordan and Pippen like, what is Game 7? Because they never brought exceeders to Game 7. They killed it in Game 6. It's about the team. If you got a cold team, your cold team could make you a really good real estate investor. For real, for real. It really can. Really can. Yeah, now these slides, just for everybody here, first timers or whatnot, every time I'm done with these, I will put this in study hall. I drop all these slides just so y'all can have them.